Despite growing pressure on Japan's Olympic Committee to cancel the Games, it seems the executive members are not listening.
During
the executive board meeting, we talked about the fact that some people are calling for the cancellation of the Olympics, but we did not discuss whether we should cancel or postpone it.
The meeting was held hours after one of Japan's most respected media organisations and an official partner of the Tokyo Olympics called for the Games to be cancelled. The editorial piece in the popular Asahi Shimbun newspaper said the Olympics should not go ahead because of risks to public safety and pressures on Japan's medical system during the pandemic. Tens of thousands of officials, support staff and journalists are expected to travel to Japan in the coming weeks. The Games' opening ceremony is scheduled for July the 23rd. Japan has reported around 720,000 cases of COVID-19 and 12,400 deaths since the pandemic started. But more contagious variants of the virus have caused a surge in infections in recent weeks.
There's an ongoing state of emergency, and Prime Minister Suga is expected to decide on Friday whether to extend that in 9 prefectures, including Tokyo. And while recent efforts have been made to sort of bolster and quicken the vaccine rollout in Japan, whether that's going to be enough to hold the game safely is still a big question.
The vaccination rollout has been slow. Only around 5% of people in Japan have been fully vaccinated so far. Some experts warn the Games could become a super spreader event. Polls show the majority of people in Japan are against the Games going ahead.
The government seems determined. So damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead, and the people are scratching their heads. Why? Only 14% of Japanese favor hosting the Games, and about 80% want them postponed or canceled. And we have a who's who of CEOs speaking out against the Games. One of them called them a suicide mission.
According to the contract between the International Olympic Committee and Tokyo, only the IOC can cancel the Games. If Japan was to unilaterally cancel, then potentially billions of dollars in losses would fall on the local organisers. The contract says one reason to justify cancelling the Olympics would be if the IOC has reasonable grounds to believe that the safety of participants would be seriously threatened or jeopardised for any reason whatsoever. For those who oppose the Games going ahead, COVID-19 could be just such a threat. Stratford, Al Jazeera.